What's wrong with chocolate? Is it non-spiritual?
Should we gradually relinquish
See,
what the body wants?
the only thing that you need to relinquish is your unawareness. The only thing, the only and only thing that you need to relinquish is your unawareness, because that is the source of all ignorance. Poor chocolate, what did it do? For many people, that's the only pleasure they have in their life. You want to take that away? Please don't do such things. The reason why most thinking people in the world, people who are capable of some coherent thought, they all have allergy for spirituality, is simply because this kind of spirituality was spread. If you want to be spiritual, you should not eat properly. If you want to be spiritual, you should not dress properly. If you want to be spiritual, you should not stand on two legs. One leg should be standing, another should be pointing at the sky. They set such conditions. These conditions are just highly egoistic. See, somebody never had the urge to eat a chocolate, so he did not eat chocolate. That's different. You giving up chocolate doesn't make you any spiritual. Now, if I don't eat a chocolate for 10 years, I will not think about it. But if there's a chocolate in front of me, I will be the last person to hesitate eating it. What's the problem? Because the chocolate is not going to take away my spirituality. If my spirituality is so fragile that a chocolate can take it away, will it take me through life and death? Yes? If my spirituality is so fragile that a piece of chocolate can take it away, how to pass through death? Aware. You can do whatever you want, but every action you do has a consequence. Suppose you go on a chocolate diet, you know what happens. So that will happen. It's got nothing to do with spirituality, but other things will happen. So if you go on whiskey instead of water, then what has to happen will happen. Now, you are not in that condition, you are not in that level of heightened awareness where you can be totally drunk and still be 100% aware. You are not in such a condition. Even without a drink, you're unaware, isn't it? Even without a drink, you're unaware. When that's in your condition, I think it's better you don't drink. There are people, there are yogis, certain types of yogis, tantrics. They drink, full bottles of rum and whiskey on a daily basis. Have you seen them? Simply. And you will never see him in any way intoxicated. He'll be perfectly alert. He becomes more and more alert as he drinks. Now he's put in years and years of sadhana, he's put his whole life into that, and now he is testing himself out. He wants to drink 2 full bottles of whiskey and still stay alert, absolutely aware. There are people like that. You are not in that condition, so don't take that path. Usually people who try this, if 100 people try this kind of path, 99 people just become drunkards. One person may pass if he has the right kind of guidance around him. So when your condition is such that even without intoxication you're not aware, you cannot afford intoxication and become even less aware, isn't it? You cannot afford it. Is whiskey against spirituality? Whiskey is not against spirituality. Unawareness is against spirituality. With whiskey you're becoming unaware, so whiskey is against spirituality. Understand? If you could be aware, it's okay. Instead of going on wine, it's better to go on D-wine, It gets you really drunk, so drunk, all the time drunk, but still you can be wide awake, no hangovers. All the time I'm drunk, never a hangover. And it doesn't cost anything. And it's available in unbounded proportions